Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is jam roly-poly with custard. The ingredients you need are self-raising flour, butter, suet, strawberry jam, vanilla extract, custard powder, full fat milk, caster sugar. First step to do is to prep all your ingredients. I'm going to start weighing out the self-raising flour. First step, we're going to weigh out 250 grams of self-raising flour. I'm using my talking scales. Just give it a little tap. So you just want to keep adding till you get to 250.
It is 49 grams. It is 48 grams. It is 85 grams. It is 250 grams.
Spot on. Once you weighed out 250 grams of self-raising flour, you're going to get a big mixing bowl and you're going to place it all in. Give it a good tap out. Next step, we're going to weigh out 50 grams of butter. So you first want to open your pack of butter and with a knife you want to take some off.
It is 21 grams.
You just want to add a little bit more.
It is 20. It is 49 grams. It is 50 grams.
Spot on. Once you weighed out 50 grams of butter, you're going to place it in with your flour. Next up, you need 50 grams of suet. I'm using my talking scales.
It is 4 grams. It is 50 grams.
Spot on. Once you weighed out 50 grams of suet, you're going to get a little mixing bowl. And you want to get it all out. Next step, you're going to weigh out 150 mils of milk. I'm using my talking scales. But you're going to use, you can keep it in grams too.
It is 44 grams. It is 156 grams.
So don't worry if you've got 6 grams more, because it's always best when you're using milk, when you bring your butter and flour and suet together, you don't know if you're going to need all this milk, so you just weigh out between 150 and 160. Now you want to start rubbing your butter and flour together to make into breadcrumbs, because we are going to make a sticky dough. And then we will put our jam filling in the middle. So what you're doing is just breaking the butter up and then you're just rubbing it together with your fingertips. You want to rub in all the butter, and also you want to have cold hands. If you've got hot hands, the butter will melt. And before you start rubbing it in, you just break it apart, and then it's more easy to break it. I mean, it's more easy to rub it in, but you don't have to do it this way. You could get a blitzer and just give it a good blitz for 60 seconds. Once you have given it a good bind like this, and it's got into breadcrumbs, you now want to add in your suet. Get it all out, and with a knife, you want to bind it in. Do like a chop action. And then in a minute we will start slowly adding the milk, and we're also adding a little bit of vanilla extract to give that little bit of flavour to our dough. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bind it all in with the knife to make a nice sticky dough. Now you want to add a drop of vanilla extract. And you want to start slowly adding your milk. Leave some back in case you need it. And then start to bind it together using a knife. Just add a little bit more milk. And then you want to give this a good bind. Like I said, it might look a bit sticky because we are making like a sticky dough. And then you're going to get a rolling pin and just roll it out. So next step, you want to preheat your oven. Use my bump-ons to tell me which one is the oven. And you want to set this at 200 degrees. So like I just want to show you inside the oven, on the bottom shelf, we've put a tray with some boiling water in. Then what we're going to do, when we've made our jam roly-poly, we're going to steam it upwards so the water will boil on top of, underneath the steam of your pudding. So what we're going to do is just let that preheat and let the water start to get hot. Now you want to start rolling out your dough. You want to put a little bit of self-raising flour on your surface so your dough doesn't stick. So you just want to start rolling it. Just give it a little pat so it doesn't stick. I like just to keep patting it so you keep that shape. Don't want it too thick. You just bring it back into shape. You're going to open your strawberry jam and you're going to put some of your jam. You just keep pouring some of your jam on. It's up to you how much you like to use. Place it all in the middle. Got the knife and you've placed all your jam in the middle. You just want to carefully spread it out, but leave a little bit of the, don't go all the way to the bottom, because that's the way you'll be rolling it up. You can either roll it upwards or oblong, but you want to, all the rest of your dough, you want to get right to the edges. If you need some more jam, you can put some more jam on. Now you want to start rolling it up. Just give it a little pinch so it looks a bit more appetising. And when we steam this in a minute, it will expand a little bit. So when you wrap it in tin foil and put some paper parchment on your other tray, you don't want to tighten it too tight, because it's going to expand. And then we're going to carefully place it on the tray in a minute. Now you're going to place your jam roly-poly on your paper foil. You just want to make it into a round shape. And you want to get some tin foil. And just wrap it all in. But like I said, don't wrap it too tight. So you're making like a little parcel. Now you want to place your jam roly-poly in the oven. To steam for 1 hour. When you get to 50 minutes, you have a look of it, give a little check and see how long you might want to do it longer, but you want to check it in 50 minutes. And then in half an hour, you'll make your custard. Weigh out everything for your custard. And then you can either serve with custard or cream. Now you're going to make your custard. You're first going to pour your milk. Into the jug. You're going to get the tablespoon. And you want to add in 2 teaspoons of sugar. And you first want to give that a little bit of a stir so the sugar evolves into the milk. Then you add in 3 teaspoons of custard powder. Give that a stir so that percolates into the milk. Then we'll put it on a hob to thicken, and that'll be your custard. And then we've got our jam roly-poly, one side, nicely cooked, just letting it sit. And then we'll slice that. And then we'll pour the custard on top. And you can also serve with cream. Now you want to add in 2 teaspoons of custard powder. You want to put it in the sieve. The reason why we're doing this, and then we get all the lumps out. You just want to break it through, so it all goes into the milk, and you're getting all the lumps out. It'll take a minute, so you're just giving it a sieve through. Now you just want to keep stirring in the custard powder, what you have sieved through, and you just want to keep stirring it so it all evaporates. Then you'll put it in a little saucepan and then put it on the heat so it thickens and bubbles, and then you serve it with your jam roly-poly. Now with your custard you want to place it in a pan, and then you want to switch it on from the hob to medium, and you just want to keep stirring it so it doesn't split, and also so it can start to thicken and it'll start to boil. It'll take a few minutes, and then once you've got your texture you want it at, you take it off the heat, and then you will slice your jam roly-poly. Now you want to start slicing your jam roly-poly. Into mini pieces. Just use a sharp knife. Be careful. Cut all the way through. Now you want to put 2 pieces of your jam roly-poly in a little bowl, and you just want to pour a little bit of the custard in the bowl. So what you should have here is your jam roly-poly and custard. Hope you like making this recipe. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and like this video, and thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon.